I don't actually know when the last time was that I picked up the camera today to speak to you, but several things have happened. I've come home, had a shower, watched Ghosty programme with Lee. I have then gone out in my PJs to visit Lorraine, and I've had a couple of hours with Lorraine, having a cup of tea, putting the world to rights. And then I have come home to what Lee thought was a leaking toilet. Turns out it's the pipe coming from the cistern which is leaking, but we've contacted the guy who sorted the toilet out and said it's leaking, and he's meant to be coming tomorrow. But we know from past experience that that can be iffy, but he's going to try and squeeze us in tomorrow, so fingers crossed that happens. But yeah, through process of elimination, we think it's actually clean water, but it's coming through the ceiling either way, so it needs sorting. I've then come home and done a bit of batch cooking because I've put on quite a lot of weight. And so let me show you what I've made. I've just made the gluten-free pasta with lots of peas and carrots and sweet corn in the bottom, and I've made 4 batches of that. Now, I don't mind eating the same thing over and over again. So I'm going to put that, I don't think that's the right lid. I'm going to put all of this in the fridge. It's just cooling down. And then I will eat better because I'll eat something decent at lunchtime rather than just picking at whatever. I'll have something substantial. That will give me energy. So that's why I'm doing that. Anyway, I'm going to go now because it's bedtime. So thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. And I will see you all tomorrow.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday morning and I've woken up feeling pretty ropey. My throat is burning. I've also got a swollen bit at the back of my mouth where I was looking at a damaged tooth yesterday and ended up making the tooth right at the back of my gum, my wisdom tooth, bleed because my finger slipped and I caught it with a nail. Now that area is inflamed and I keep biting it. Not only do I have a hole in my tooth, but I've also got a swollen back of the mouth. My throat is hurting and I feel groggy. And to top it all off, we've been having a bathroom leak that was coming through the ceiling last night. Thankfully, it's not what we thought it was. We thought, excuse me, that the pipe work in the boxing, let me show you. We thought all of the pipe work in there was leaking, but it turns out he's managed to locate the problem, which is this leaking here from the cistern. So there's a little stopcock here. We've turned that off just now. Well, I've turned that off. Lee suggested I do that. Flush the chain, which I've done, which will stop water leaking out while we're at work because there's no one else in the house. And then, yeah, I will just pop this over here for now so that when Kenzie gets in from school, he can turn the toilet back on again. And hopefully, oh, let's try that with some light, shall we? Hopefully the guy's going to come and sort that out, or at least look at it tonight. After work. Sorry, I feel so rubbish. I've got to go and let the geese out now and get to work. I was so impressed. This is reflowered again. I saw it all budded up and then all the flowers came out last week. It just looks so pretty. I have a big pile of clothes to fold up, so that is where I'm going to start this morning. It's 11 o'clock. My dogs are prowling the garden. They like to sit on the top of that sofa out there, surveying the world. I need to go out and clear that garden. There's a lot of rubbish that needs binning. The light in here is not working, but I'm going to go and clean Harry's desk. He brought all the cups and stuff down yesterday. I've removed any rubbish and put it in his bin. I'm thinking of changing his bedding as well. He still doesn't have a duvet on it. He's still going for this sheet, but I'm sure it's been on for about 2 weeks, so definitely due a clean. And I've got some spray and cloth so I can start wiping down his units. I've also swept all of downstairs. I've filled the dishwasher. I've washed the dishes. Checked on the invertebrates. What else have I done? Swept, mopped. Generally tidied up, emptied the bins. Then I found some mouldy bananas. We won't talk about those, it was pretty disgusting, so I got rid of those. Yeah, so I've been quite productive. I'm feeling really rubbish. My gland is up here. I'm feeling quite sorry for myself. I'm also going to sort this pile out up here because that's getting very dusty and things have just kind of been being thrown up on there, and also go through these as well. There we go. All wiped down, all tidied, bed made, everything dusted and sorted out. We have a little pile of rubbish and some bits to take down. I am going to have a spot of lunch. I've got gluten-free pasta. This is what I made up yesterday when I was doing that big batch cook, vegetables, and I've just put some cheese on the top. I've sorted out all Aussie's books, put them in sets. These are the early readers all together for when he gets to that point. Dusted everything down. And then over there I've put all the Christmas books ready for Christmassy bedtime stories. I just need to do this unit on top of that unit, along the bed edge there, and then I'll go and do the bathroom, or I might wait the fronts down and then go and do the bathroom. I've just had to run back to my house because I put the boys in the garden about half an hour ago with Lulu. Well, not even that, because Emma's not even back from the walk yet, and put them out with Lulu. And I got a phone call from my neighbour to say that my dog was out, and I was like, no, my dog's gone home. Assuming it was Link, because Link's the one that's very good at jumping out of things, and assumed that he had found a way out of the garden. But no, somehow Timmy had got out and Link was still in the garden. So Link and I ran back to the house with the leads, put him back on the lead, brought him back, and he's in the house with me, but he's downstairs. So that's a bit of a worry, because I like to put them out, let them have a play, bring them back in, chill out, put them back out for a play, bring them back in. But he's decided he was going to take himself home. Anyway, I've made a really good start on this bathroom. I'm about to do the bath now. It is 1:30. Kenzie will be here to pick the dogs up at about 3ish, 2:30, 3 o'clock. So they can stay in for the rest of the hour. That sounds like one of the army planes going over. We're near an RAF base, so sometimes we get Chinooks, well, often we get Chinooks and low-flying jets. Right, okay, let's carry on cleaning. This is as far as I have got so far. And as I said, that's the bit I'm going to work on next. Rob has requested that I do something about this area. So I've had a conversation, because obviously he doesn't use buggies anymore. So I'm going to take the buggies into the back dog room and that bike, because again he's too old for it. Clear this space out properly, and then we'll see what's left. And then that saw, I don't even know where that's got to go. Can at least be in here, out the way. And then I'll think about the shoe situation. I have cleaned, tidied, and I've put a dog crate there. But now I'm going to go and get my van, because Sky's bent a finger back. Kenzie's picking up the dogs. Look, there you go. Sky's bent a finger back and dislocated it, and they're at the hospital waiting to have it put back together again. So I need to go and pick Harry up later. So I need my van. You soppy pair. Seriously, Tweed? Get a room. You're a girl. You can't even do that. I'm home and I'm showered and I'm in bed. Still feeling a bit ropey. But Lee has ordered in takeaway. He says it's the height of slovenly if I'm eating in bed. Thank you for watching. You're a lovely lot. I'll see you all tomorrow.